So, you know how in the SCA, all the best stories begin in one of 3 different ways? So no shit, I was followed by the CIA. So, I was not yet 21, I was 20. Decided I wanted to study abroad in Edinburgh, Scotland. So, my dad, he goes down to visit this old retired man he knows named John Pachetti. John Pachetti owned a gun and trap store. John Pachetti also worked in the CIA and the Secret Service. Under Truman, Eisenhower, and then one of the presidents on one side. I can never remember which one. Dad goes down to visit him at his shop, and John says, hey, Danny, looks like you got something on your mind. What's going on? No, nothing, John, nothing. He goes, okay, come on, tell John. Tell John Pachetti. Dad says, well, my daughter's going to go study abroad in Scotland, and she's my one little girl, so, I worry about her. Because, Scotland's a real dangerous place. Those murderous sheep.
Hotbed of mafia activity.
Oh, yeah. The most exciting thing that happened the entire year I was there was the opening of the new Scottish Parliament. Woo, that was the most exciting thing that happened the entire year.
No murderous sheep?
What was that?
No murderous sheep?
No murderous sheep, it turned out. Just regular sheep. And so...
That you saw.
That I saw. So... John asked my father, do you have a recent picture of her? Oh, yeah. Well, next time you're down visiting, bring it with you. Dad brings a picture of me. Next time he's there, John Pachetti goes to his old-fashioned Rolodex. Flip, 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 flip. Pulls out a card. Goes to his phone. Boop, 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 boop. Brrr. Squiggy, it's John. Sending you a picture. It's going to be in Edinburgh from Scotland from this date to this date. Take care of it. Click. Good old-fashioned fax machine. Boop, boop. Meow, meow. Brr, brr, murder a robot while you're in there. He takes my picture, puts it in the little pocket of his shirt, looks at my dad, and goes, she'll be looked after. Now, my dad, being a man of a certain generation and having, flown for the military and commercial airliners, he knows full well how retired men like to talk. So he thinks nothing of this. I go to Scotland, I'm there for a little while. My dad's visiting John. John says, hey, Denny, next time you talk to your daughter, ask her how she likes the lemonade. What? Ask her how she likes the lemonade. She goes to the same pub with her friends every Friday night, and it's the only thing she drinks. Schweppes carbonated lemonade. It was the most amazing thing I could get it for £1.
Yes.
So good.
Yes, I used to get that when I lived in Romania. Now I haven't seen it since then.
Now I have to go to special jungle gyms in Ohio. And my dad's kind of like, okay. A little more time goes by. My mom and my dad decide to visit me for a few days. When you're a commercial airline pilot, that's a little easier to do. They go visit me for a few days. I've been there a couple months. It's great. They come home. And John goes, Denny, why didn't you tell me you were going to be visiting your daughter? I got a call from Squiggy saying she was walking all over the city with this old lady, this guy in this red and white ski jacket. Apparently, John apparently went, red and white ski jacket. Okay, that's her dad. Old lady, that must be your mom. Well, do you want me to do anything about it? No, it's fine. Some more time goes by. My time in Scotland comes to a close. I come home. Dad's visiting John again. Danny, how's the family? I know everyone's good. Daughter's home. She had a really great time. Wish she could have stayed in the country longer. John leans back in his chair, crosses his arms and chuckles and goes, she never did get the hang of the bus system, did she? That is the time I was followed by the CIA and may explain why nothing happened to me the entire year I was there. Because I don't drink at all. My flatmates did. And sometimes if they found that maybe they were a little short for a cab home, they'd call me. and I'd walk down and pick them up and walk them home. Nothing ever happened. Maybe that's why. And I would like to imagine that the poor sap who had to keep an eye on me was like the brand new minted graduate, and they're like, yeah, I get to follow a college girl. She doesn't do anything. She goes to class, she goes home. Tuesday, she goes to class, she goes home. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, she goes plays with swords, neat, goes to the pub, drinks lemonade, goes home. I must have been such a disappointment to some new CIA graduate who was posted in Scotland where nothing happens.
Wait,